Hey friends, it's Renee Bradshaw. I'm going to be doing a 5-card spirit guide reading today. You know the drill if you've been here before. I'm going to fast forward as I shuffle and do my prayers, and then I will catch up with you guys in a moment. Okay, after I shuffled, I had to reconfigure my phone because I forgot to put it in airplane mode. I always try to put it in airplane mode while I'm recording. So, our first card we have here is the Six of Cups, and that's the representative for your spirit guide. So I'm seeing this spirit guide as someone who's caring for you, someone who loves you like a child, someone who thinks of you as someone with childlike wonder and interests. I feel like they often try to take the wheel. They're the one who you'll feel like a disconnect. You'll feel sad or confused, and out of nowhere you'll really have like a answer or a feeling that everything's going to be okay. I feel like that's them. That's definitely them. They're the one who wants to take you under their wing. They want to I'm feeling like ancestor energy coming in right now. I'm feeling, let me see, I'm feeling a number. Definitely feeling a number here. Ah. King of Swords here. 14 generations ago, 14 centuries ago. Definitely the King of Wands here. I'm definitely feeling this ancestor vibe here. This parenting, this loving connection, want to help you. And I do feel that it was either 14 generations or 14 centuries ago. I'm feeling really close to that 14 generations back, that this person was in your ancestor line here on Earth, here in this form that you're in now, this DNA line that you're in this lifetime. I feel this person was definitely in the ancestor line there. Now the second question, my second card is the message that comes. Let's refer to my book a few times just to remember the order the cards go in, because I've been doing a lot of 10 card readings, but not a lot of the 5 cards over the past week or so. So I have that one kind of memorized. But a message that your guide wants you to know right now. And then we have the reverse 10 of Wands. So I feel like you are carrying the weight of a lot of things. You're carrying like the emotional weight for other people. I'm feeling there's a friend who you're really carrying the emotional weight for. You're helping them through like a move or a breakup. You're helping them through some kind of situation in their life. And I feel like maybe you're giving more of yourself than and not that everyone needs to give back in equal parts, but I feel like this connection here is definitely a lot of you giving, not so much of them giving. I feel like they accept, they take from you, but they're not open, they're not as there for you as you are for them. So I'm definitely feeling that around a very particular friend that's in your life right now. I mean, I say friend, it could be like, a cousin or a co-worker, like a close co-worker, not someone that you barely know, but someone that you're doing a lot for, or or a friend. But there's definitely someone that's in your life that you're carrying the brunt of work for emotionally, and I feel like you're helping them, you're guiding them, you're helping them make decisions. You're maybe answering those 3 a.m. text calls from them when they're lost, they're confused, they're upset about something, or they'll be in the middle of the night, they'll be messaging you on social media, and then the next morning you get up and you're dealing with all this. You're kind of like, you're taking your time giving them answers, and then and then they're like, oh no, I already figured it out, it's all done. So I just feel like there's someone out there that's really taking a lot from you, and you're not getting a lot back. So I feel like the message here is definitely to take some of your power back, take some of allow some time to pass before you are responding to those messages, before you're putting a lot of thought and time and connection into it. Really hold yourself back a little bit, and I don't see like a barrier. I don't see like you severing connections, pulling back into yourself, but I do see you setting some kind of boundaries here. And actually, I'm pulling this card. This card I had left on my desk earlier early this morning when I was doing my own daily reading, and I didn't know if it really connected to what I was going through. So I feel like it may have been more of a message for you, because I knew this would be the first video recording I'm doing today. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So this card did come out today while I was making my schedule for my daily list of what work I was getting done today, like with you guys, my clients, and then like within my shop and within my home and everything. And so this card appeared, and I've had it out today because I've been waiting kind of for a moment for it to really make sense. Well, I think there was maybe a little bit of a message in here for me, but I think this card came out earlier, was really waiting to talk to you about this, saying no, really taking back some of your power. I feel like Ishtar might be someone who's good for you to talk to. She is one of the goddesses, and I feel like she might have an energy here that helps you. Like when this friend or this person is coming to you and really needs that help, needs you to kind of do that direction or fix that thing for them. I feel like calling on her or talking to her, asking her from strength to say no, asking her to let you know if it's okay time to pull back, or if you need to be open at that time. And I really feel like she'd be a good one for you to work with. But definitely the message here, I feel like, is that all together. It's just this, make sure that you're saving energy and time and power for yourself and not just giving all of it away. And then the next card is the representative of something your guide has tried to tell you before, but you either ignored or you didn't hear it. A lot of times when we ignore messages, it's not because we're ignoring like in the strict rude ignoring sense, but it's just that you don't know that message is coming in. You don't understand how it's being conveyed. You don't understand what it means at the time. So I feel like a lot of times we don't hear that message because of that. So it's not something that we're choosing to ignore. It's just something we haven't been able to hear yet. And here we have the reversed Hanged Man, which to me, I love this card because I feel like it's very the message is almost one-sided in its two-sidedness. When we have the reversed meaning, we have someone who's hung upside down from a tree, but they're holding the key. They can get out at any time. And then when we reverse the card, where we usually see everyone get tipped upside down, is when we see this card become, or not this card, well, yeah, when we tip this card is when we see the Hanged Man become right side up. And again, I'm drawn to back to this message here, because the Hanged Man is very much, when he's reversed, you are giving yourself, you are putting things out there, you are working hard, and you're not getting rewards in return. So I feel like this is definitely something that's just this message, what's going on right now. I feel like this is not the first time that's happened. Like this friend of yours, this coworker, whoever this is, that's kind of taking more of you than they are giving back. I feel like this is definitely something you've gone through before, and this is something that your guide has tried to talk to you before about, drawing back and taking more for yourself, just to kind of keep yourself healthy, keep yourself grounded, keep things going well for you. I'm going to pull an angel card here. I'm feeling drawn to do that right now, and when you're drawn to pull an angel card, you really don't ignore that. So I just really feel this whole, connection to, you're definitely a person who gives up more of yourself. And while you do want to receive love and joy and experience and respect back, if you don't receive it, I don't feel like you stop. You continue to be like this really great person, this really loving, caring, open person, a person who wants to take care of others. So remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, creative child of God, and you are loved. So I feel like that's definitely the part of the message here. Let me go into the book. Remember who you are. You are made in the image and likeness of your creator. And whether, these aren't necessarily like any religion type cards. People love angels and like every kind of religion. And, I'm a witch myself. So just your creator, who you believe basically is running the show. So you embody aspects of those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistakes can undo the handiwork of true perfection. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life, it's so that it's more aligned with your interests. You inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. So this is definitely the line that really really hits home with me with this situation for you. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so it's more aligned with your interests, you inspire others. So I feel like you're definitely one who wants to inspire. You want to love. You want to take care of others. You want to carry some of the weight, and you want to make sure other people are okay. But I really feel this message here, you're not going to get anywhere. And this whole, kind of stop carrying the line for others. I definitely am seeing this whole, oh shoot, there you go. This whole hanged man, or excuse me, remember who you are. And this is the angel Michael, or the Michael. Grab this card. So that's definitely about needing to put yourself first, needing to find some of that peace and love and joy within yourself. And I really feel like saying no to people at times, like withdrawing when you feel that need to withdraw, I really feel like in the long run that's going to be okay, and you're going to help more people by doing that, by taking care of yourself first, by allowing yourself time to grow is how you're going to help others in their paths to grow. So it's definitely the message is kind of coming home today. I feel like it's definitely that, that it definitely feels like a parenting, grandparents, motherly type message to me. Just take care of yourself. Your guide really wants you to take care of yourself. And then we have the is that the ace, or yeah, the Ace of Swords. And this position in the reading is how to recognize when your guide is talking to you. So just a moment ago, I was definitely drawn to this blue and this angel card, like talking to you through blue. And then we have, all this blue right here within the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is like that double-edged sword. Like a lot of times when we see it in a yes, no reading, it can really go either way, and you just have to like really reach in and dig into your intuition. Now in this sense, it's definitely and you see this switch here. It's like this giant moment of clarity. Everything was kind of dark, and maybe there was like a storm and a breakthrough, and then she just had this big thing of clarity. So I feel like we had that, I feel like we talked about that earlier, but I definitely feel that now is like when you're really feeling at loss, You're confused. You feel like you're at the end of a tunnel and there's no openings. You just really feel stuck. So I feel like that moment where you're like, I just really don't know what to do. I'm completely gone, no idea. And then boom, like out of nowhere, that clarity, that idea, that thought comes to you. That is definitely your spirit guide. I feel like that is them coming down, talking to you. I just heard the name Clyde, so I feel like your guide, Clyde, your guide wants us to call him Clyde. But so I definitely feel like he's there in that moment. But because this is reversed, again, I feel like this is something that's blocked, something you're not recognizing. Like you're like, well, should I take this job? And then you're just like, your pros list and your cons list are the same and you don't know which way you want to go. And then all of a sudden you're like, boom, I should take this job because A, B, C, and D. And then you say, well, where'd that come from? That's crazy talk. I just came with that out of nowhere. That is your guide talking to you. That is your intuition coming through. That's the decision, the choice you need to make. That's where your path is pulling you, where it's leading you, where your best success is going to be, is where that moment, that idea comes out of nowhere. And I feel like you have this thing where you second guess yourself, you don't believe yourself. And I feel like I see that a lot where people really take care of other people, like a lot. That mother hen, that I need to take care of everyone else and then take care of myself. I feel like sometimes that makes the intuition blocked, and that's probably why you have a ancestor loving parent type vibe going on here from your guide, is because that's something you need to work on, definitely emotionally, internally, something that's going on inside of you, is you need to be open to that clarity, open to them talking to you, open to what they want you to know and feel and see. So I definitely feel like the next time you have that moment of clarity, that moment that out of nowhere an idea or a solution comes to you, don't dismiss it, but sit there and really think about it, or let it wash over you. Let it see how true, how real it feels to you, because a lot of times that's going to be your guide, moving through you, opening your intuition and helping you to hear. And then who do we have here? We have the reversed Three of Wands. And what is this position? Is this the spiritual? Oh no, currently helping. And I feel like this is something at work, like they're pulling you towards another path, or not necessarily another career, though maybe another career, but I really feel like they're pulling you away or towards a person at work, or towards a position at work. I feel like there's definitely like a connection to it's definitely work. It's a feeling about work that I'm getting, and it's a block, and it's them. They're trying to help you. They're really trying to push you along to make a decision, to have that moment of clarity. And speaking of clarity, we're going to pull a clarity card on this one, because I feel like when it's something that they're helping you with, we don't usually see blocked energy. So I see this is definitely like they're putting ideas in your head, or they're opening up you to hear your intuition, but as we were saying, it's feeling, a little blocked, like you can't necessarily hear your intuition. So then we have the Four of Cups. So there's a feeling inside of you that's been awakening, and it feels like there's something better out there. This is your work, but it might also be not just where you are currently employed, but a career path as a whole. So I feel like there's something inside of you that has been awakening over probably the past, I'd want to say months, past 3 to 4 months, that's telling you, this isn't, all there is. I really want to do more with my life. I really want to move in a further direction, and And so I feel like they're definitely waking that intuition in you to tell you, hey, this isn't the end. This isn't the end all be all. This isn't what you were meant to do. And then right here, this Wands card, they're really trying to get you to jump up and kind of take action and move forward and do, shoot off into the distance. But I feel like because this is blocked, we're feeling, it's that blocked energy that, well, I don't know if I should do that because, this person's relying on me or that, or this is stable or that. But I'm just really feeling drawn to, they've been really trying to open you up spiritually. Have you hear them? Have you pick a better life for yourself, one that is going to allow you to spiritually grow and enjoy all the gifts that they bring to you. I'm just getting the letters T as in Tom, Z as in zebra, and M as in monkey. I don't know if these are, this is like in the name of a new place you could work, or a new position you could try to get at work, or perhaps someone, but I just am seeing those letters right now. I'm also seeing the number 7, like watch for 7s. And I'm seeing something like a lot of tissues, like that have been cried through. Yeah, so this card just flipped itself around in the deck. The Ace of Wands. So I really feel like this whole shutting down, discontent in the current position, there's got to be something more out there. It's leading you to starting this new career, starting a new path, taking off, finding creativity and energy and love and life in another career field or another job. Definitely feeling like this open, like the world is open to you if you can open yourself and listen and be aware of your own intuition and believe in yourself and hear what your spirit guide has to say. I really feel that it's showing that there are great things on the horizon for you. As far as work goes, I'm feeling like a lot of work energy, a lot of today, a lot of self-care, like collecting yourself all around, all together. Like if you take care of this person that's just drawing too much of you, they're making you hide things, or they're making you be available for them at all times. And then a lot of this work energy, just finding what makes you happy. I feel like all of that is really connecting to you. And then I remember the color blue, and I've already forgotten. Sometimes when I'm getting like the letters and the numbers and the pictures and stuff in my head, it's stuff that they give me right then, and I can say it and I can't see it or say it a moment later unless I go back and watch the video. But so just remember those couple letters that I said in the number, the color blue. I feel like these are all signs, things that are going to take you down path to your further discovery, a path to the place where you're supposed to be, your ultimate joy and happiness. These things are definitely waiting out there for you. Yep. And then we have the King of Wands and him with just like with that wand, just like bam on the map, like this is where we're going. I definitely feel like you just really need to open yourself up and listen to yourself and worry about what's going on inside of you and not everyone else. And you're really going to feel like doors opening and life opening and everything really coming together. But I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was a 5-card spirit guide reading. If anyone is watching and wants to order one of their own, you can find me on Etsy at witchyreneebradshaw.com. I hope you have a really blessed day, and thank you so much for coming here, and thank you Spirit Guide for Clyde for coming here today and talking to us and sharing this information.